Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that teach in this word. Shalom, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. This is from CNN, and it says, Defense Department confirms leaked video of unidentified aerial phenomena is real. All right, so, hey, there's been a leaked video of a chariot, all right, which Esau refers to them as, which we always say over the years, how Esau refers to them as unidentified flying objects, but they're really the chariots of Israel. So Esau's, this is a recent article as well. So Esau's confirming that these things are real, man. He's saying that basically letting people know that these things exist. But obviously this goes over the masses' heads. But we understand what it is, all right? As you can see it there. You know that it's the chariots, the Navy, the coordinate, the chariots of the Lord, man. The Pentagon confirms these videos unidentified aerial phenomena was taken by the Navy. So yeah. So lucky, I'm going to read through this article. So we know that, Esau is seeing a lot of sightings, man, which is beautiful, which means, Yahushua is getting ready to invade this earth, man. All right. And he's showing himself, the Lord's showing his chariots more. Where Esau has to say, he has to come out with it, man, tell you these things exist, which they do. The Defense Department has confirmed that leaked photos and video of unidentified aerial phenomena was taken in 2019 are indeed legitimate images of unexplained objects. Photos and videos of triangle-shaped objects blinking and moving through the clouds were taken by Navy personnel. Pentagon spokeswoman Sue Goff said in a statement to CNN. She also confirmed that photos of 3 unidentified flying objects, one sphere-shaped, another acorn-shaped, and one characterized as a metallic blimp, were also taken by Navy personnel. As we have said before, to maintain operations security and to avoid disclosing information that may be useful to potential adversaries, DoD does not discuss publicly the details of either the observations or the examinations of reported incursions into our training ranges or designated airspace, including those incursions initially designated as UAP, Goff said. She also said the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, created in August to investigate UFO sightings, which are the chariots of the Lord, all right, to investigate UFO sightings observed by the military, has included these incidents in their ongoing examinations. The Navy photos and video were published by Mystery Wire and an extraordinary beliefs website last week, but had been circulating online since last year. All right. So there have been a number of reports of unauthorized or unidentified aircraft entering various military controlled ranges and designated airspaces in recent years, the Navy said. Yeah, because the chariots, the Lord allows them to just reveal themselves. They play with Esau, man. Show up on Esau's radar. There was one I read where it came up on the radars, Esau's radars, and then just disappeared. Or it popped up through all of these infrared and all of these technology, and they couldn't even pick up what had come into their airspace, which is that they're the chariots of the Lord, man. All right. So yeah, Esau's coming out more and more, revealing that, these things are real, man. All right, which they are real. They're written of in the Bible. All right. Zechariah 5:1. That's how the Lord's coming back. Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. All right. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll, which is referring to a chariot, all right? Or what Esau pushes out there as UFOs. Okay. It says, flying roll, the length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. All right. So it says this is the curse. So it's a curse. All right. That's going to go forth over the face of the whole earth. All right. So it's a curse that's going to go forth over the face of the whole earth, man. Okay. And why is it a curse? Because they're coming to bring judgment. They're coming to save and to also bring judgment. They're coming to save the elect and to bring judgment on Esau, the so-called white man, and the other nations, man, for their wickedness. So it said, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it. And who's the main thief of the planet? Esau, man. The so-called white man, all right? The Edomites, they're the main thieves of the planet. Beginning with their elites. It says, I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof, all right? And it says, shall enter into the house of the thief. That's the so-called white man. And where's the main house of the thief? America, all right? Babylon the Great, all right? It's a stolen land, all right? It was gotten by rape, robbery, and murder of the natives that inhabited that land, the tribe of Gad, all right? So the chariots, they're going to enter into the house of the thief, all right? That's what they're going to do. They're going to, like they show you in the movies, we always refer to them, but they're getting it directly from the scriptures, man. Like they show you in Independence Day. Why do the chariots always enter into America, man? All right? They always enter into Babylon, man. All right? Revelation 19 and okay, I'll read it from 12. Revelation 19 and 12. Oh no, from 11, Salakia. And I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war, right? This is talking about Yahushua, all right? Coming back in the chariots. That's what that white horse represents. It's the chariot that he's going to return in, man. Which is what the so-called white man pushes as UFOs. Now the elites, the top people within this society, they know what they are, right? They know that that's how the Lord and the angels are going to return to conquer the earth, right? They're going to return in the chariots, okay? So it says, white horse, and he that sat on him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. So the Lord's coming back to make righteous war on the planet, man. Because what's going on the earth, man? Nothing but wickedness, all right? Devil worship, pretty much. Everyone's bowing to the worship of the so-called white man and his society, which is the battery of this kingdom is wickedness. That's how this place is run. Baphomet, Satanism. That's what fuels this society. So it says he doth judge and make war. All right. So the Lord's going to judge and make righteous war in this place. His eyes was a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Yeah, and on his head were many crowns, because the Lord's going to come when he returns. He's coming to take the crowns off of the heads of the nations. It's symbolic, meaning he's coming to take them out of power, right? And he's going to wear all the crown. He's going to be the one sitting on the throne on the earth, pretty much. All right, but he himself, and he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Lord. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen and white and clean. Yeah, and the armies which were in heaven's referring to them chariots, man. All right, they're going to be coming heavy, man. All right, loads of them. All right, because the Lord's going to come with the innumerable amount of chariots. All right, which the Lord's known as the Lord of Sabaoth, man, or the Lord of the armies. So that's how he's coming back. He's coming back with the angels, all right, an innumerable host. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. So that's what Esau is telling you when he told you that UFOs exist. What they're really seeing are the chariots of the Lord, all right? That's what it is, all right? It says, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of almighty power. All right. So he's going to come. So it says, and out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations. Yeah, because he's going to bring pure destruction, man. All right, upon the wicked. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And and remember them chariots, he's going to fire laser beams from the chariots also. All right, the Lord's gonna, have that spiritual power also. Probably fire beams from his eyes like Superman. You see in the Superman, and it says, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power. And he have on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, all right, which is Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So that's how the Lord's coming back with them chariots, man. So it's beautiful that Esau's revealing these. Well, not that it's, we've been revealing it anyway. We know what it is, but it's beautiful that Esau has to just come out and say, he has to come out and say, look, these things exist. They're real. So it's the Lord, man. It's the Lord showing himself. So yeah, this very well could be, the end of this world this year, man, where we finally get our salvation from this place, man. So yeah, with that, I'm just going to say all praises unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the Akim that are teaching this word. Shalom Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Quadash. Shalom.